Okay, so here is attempt 3. We are going to try for $1 trillion and show you the method. Let's go new game. Right. We'll put down our water well. Gives us 10 water. Costs $10 and $10 a turn to upkeep it. We'll place our wheat, which normally gives us 1 wheat, which sells for 1. And the water well gives it +1, and it costs 1 water. So that gives us 8 water left over in surplus. I would love to put down another water well, but we can't really afford it because we're just losing money at this point. We get $4 a turn because of the $2 per thing. Let's go ahead and when I hit this draw a button to draw our cards, it's going to take us to our market. We want to buy corn. This is just my strategy to do this. So we're going to go ahead and place our extra water because corn uses a lot of water. It uses 2 water per corn. It's efficient because of each corn goes for, what was it, $3? I don't remember again. $3 a corn. So we're using 2 water to make 3. But when we put 4 adjacent crops, remember it gives it a +1. The only bad thing about corn is corn wants to be alone, so don't place anything other than corn into a island. All right, so here, well, let's see how much money we have. We have $42. So let's go ahead and place all this corn. And we need to look at more corn, water. See, more corn, water, electricity, fuel. None of this works. None of that works. We'll take fuel peanut. Fuel peanut isn't great. It's not very efficient, but in the early game, it actually is good because it doesn't use water to make peanuts. Like all of our corn is just eating up all our water. We've got 3 water wells, meaning it's making 30 water, and we are eating up all but 9 of it. But we have some surplus, that's 76 leftover stored water to help us get through in case we go over. So this is good. 1 more corn, and now we're at equilibrium with water. We're not using any, we're not producing any extra. Fuel corn makes 1 fuel. I'm going to say fuel corn all the time, but I shouldn't. It's a fuel peanut. Fuel peanut will make 1 fuel around. But remember, if we can get 4 adjacent, it's going to give us that +1 bonus that we want. I placed that corn, so we're losing 2 around. So we're looking at corn. We want fuel. We want ways to deal with water. We want electricity or anything else that can go in our build. We'll take the corn. All right, so that gives us +8. The other cool thing about corn is whenever you fill an island, all 16 squares, an adjacent island with corn, like regular corn, not fuel corn, like regular corn, will get +10 production to it. So when we place this one, we add a new island. This is going to be 13. Boom. Again, we're at even Steven with water. I would love to place more. Well, we'll place 1. Actually, we'll place the 4. Screw it. To give us the +1 corn. So that's going to be 14 per thing there. Okay, here's what we need. We need a melter. But we need to come up with a way to use the melter. Right now, we're making 393 a turn. If we put down the melter right now, we'd make about 2,000 around. Let's see. It uses 30 around. It's not great. We're going to place it anyway. We'll get to use it once, basically. I'm going to go ahead and place 1 more. And that's going to bring us to 2,333. We do need one of those for the future. We need that. Okay, so just to get stuff out of our deck, we're going to go ahead and place this here for the future build and water there. Water cow. Okay, we need fuel. And we need to deal with our water problems. Let's go ahead and take a water chicken to help us deal with our water problems. Because we're losing water like crazy. We'll feed popcorn. We'll plus 10 production to cows. No, we'll do for everything that produces peanuts, we'll do that one. Peanut Fest. All right. That cool. Reroll water issues. Yeah, I'm gonna start losing crops if I can't figure out my water issues like right now. Okay, so we'll do it here to help our fuel production. We'll go ahead and plant some more corn. Live dangerously. More water issue problems we'll deal with using that. Go ahead and place our water chicken, help with our water issues. Another water chicken. And then we'll place our watery tree there. That minuses 1 to everything adjacent as far as water goes. And then we'll place some more corn. We can get all 16 spots with corn, and then it'll bonus this one, so that it'll jump up quite a bit. So we're at 3,000 around. Let's go ahead and place this guy here. And we'll continue. All right, so it would be great to deal with electricity. Water, I kind of think we're okay, but if I come across more water stuff, I'll take it. I don't really want this watery cow, but I'm a water cow, but I might take it. You know what? I'm not going to. I'm going to roll. Not great. This would give us a few bucks. We'll do that. I'm trying not to roll a whole lot, even though I have a lot of cash too, because you need those like later on when you're trying to actually do something. So here's a good way to deal with our electricity. We'll take the antenna. The antenna gives you basically +1 for everything adjacent, or is it +2 for everything adjacent? Let's look. Electricity antenna, +2 energy per everything in an adjacent island. So, which means here we have 14 objects. Oh, 15 objects, so that's why it's 30. So as soon as we finish that last thing, it's going to be, what, 16, so 32. All right, fuel would be nice, but we're not, you know what? We're not going to take it. We'll take grapes, because that's a future problem that we're going to try to deal with. Grapes are going to be how we do fuel grape, which is going to get us into the millions and eventually get us to the trillions whenever we get to deal with I'm going to go ahead and take the water well when we start doing the chocolate, well, the chocolate trees. We're never going to actually produce chocolate because what we want is a different combo. Plant these here so that we can get that surplus fuel going. Place here, here. All right. More electricity would be great. We do have +80 water a turn, so let's go ahead and take it. Screw it. Look at that. We're not going to be vegans. We're actually going to do tropical soil, +12 value to every item a crop produces, but doubles water cost. That didn't take us too far down, so that's good. And that's going to help us out here. We're making 4,000 in popcorn. Grapes are fuel peanuts is up there at 96. That's good. Let's go ahead and plant these for future electricity that we're going to need desperately. Okay, so none of that we need. Roll. We could take the 2 fences. Let's go ahead and roll. All right, we're going to take the fermenter. Fermenter is going to go there. The problem with putting the fermenter too early is that it'll start using our electricity, and we don't really need it to be used. Let's go ahead and go here and give us some more wheat. Wheat. Get some more electricity going. Okay, we need this lake. This lake is going to go here. And then we're going to place our cows. A few cows here. Just to get them out of our hand. Nothing here. I mean, I could go more carrots. Let's... I do need electricity. I really didn't want to take the carrots. But it does two things. It gives us more electricity and allows us to store up our rerolls, which is something we have to think about. Now we have more corn, which is great. Okay, see, that's a boost there, 14 and 14. Let's go ahead and do, if I fill this thing full of, if I fill it full of, whatchamacallits, corn, it's going to be 4 corn each, which is 4 times 16, which is a lot more than I make around, which is 56. So if we place them over here, it'll be only 2, so I can afford that. Oh, actually, no, the watery tree is boosted too. So yeah, they're free there. So I need to figure out this adjacent one here. Figure out how to get that cheaper. Or just have extra water. You know what? I'm going to re-roll. The tank would be great. More corn. Let's go to Corn Town. The reason why I'm building it in this area is the way I'm building it is because the way the melter works is it basically does, from the center of the melter, it does 2 islands adjacent horizontally and vertically, and then it also does the diagonally, it does one as well. So it's a weird pattern, but it helps us by placing the corn in that pattern so that we can get as much corn as we can into that one melter. I don't like any of this. I'm not happy. Fuel. That's good. Biofuel. That's for later games. So we're going to go ahead and start planting here because it's worth it. Look at that, 26 or 4 water to turn into 26. We're going to get into water problems here in a minute. But we are getting some water eggs, maybe. So let me see. Let's place this guy here. Let's go ahead and put our biofuel here. It's making 2088 fuel around. You know what? Well, more water chickens. All right, great fuel. Okay, so here, this is easy sailing from here on out. Okay, so look, we are making 10,000 right now. All right. We're making 630 because we set it up for our grapes to produce surplus fuel, and then we set up our corn to be able to get us through the early game, which turned into popcorn. But then with this biofuel generator, it's also eating the corn and turned into biofuel, which gave us the 2,000 surplus, and that 2,000 is pouring out of those grapes. Fill that up. Cool. Okay. We will need more electricity. Electricity will be an issue because we're going to buy a lot of biofuel generators. Now remember, we're trying to get to 1 trillion. it shouldn't be a problem. I don't think it'll be a problem now. Now that the grape, it'll get us to day 200, no problem. Okay, so that round we made $626,000. Surprised we didn't make more. It probably takes one more round just for it to get used to everything. Let's get this here. Yeah, 100,000, a million around. All right. Let's see what we can get. None of that I need. Let's go ahead and take the watery tree. We'll place the watery tree there to help with that. All right. More electricity. If we find a fence, we're going to take it. That took care of that. Let's just plant this here to help with some of our water. All right, we need that tree. It's going to go here. We need this smelter here. These guys up here. Okay. Pay. Let's do dealer's hand so we get +2 cards. Let's go ahead and place for electricity here. Next, let's just get some of this livestock out of our hand. Let's plant our beautiful cocoa trees. Then we'll go down here. Let's go ahead and do it here. We'll just place this guy. Place our cow. Place our electricity here. We will place more. I'm just going to get rid of this. All right. Roll. We always can use more electricity. Let's go ahead and place. I think I've got all 4 spots there. So let's just place it here. Nothing. Not good. I'm just going to take the solar panels. Don't want to roll too many times. Nothing. Again, nothing. We'll take the fuel tank. I mean, that's just going to help us. And I don't know if I said it in this stream, but we're not going to play efficiently. As far as like all this little like nickel and dime stuff, because it's really not worth it. It's not worth the headache when you consider the amount of money we're trying to make. We're trying to hit in the trillions, so like the hundreds, 200s, none of that really matters. There we go. Look at all that fuel. It's beautiful. So, I really just, I'm going to take the bird's nest just to take it. So I don't have a whole lot of things in my deck. We'll just place it here to place it. That'll collect water eggs, which just helps us with our water. But as you can see, we really don't have water problems right now. I should have taken the grapes, but I'm not going to. I'll get grapes later. We'll do this where they use, the corn's going to be even more powerful. Biofuel. We're making 36,000 in surplus fuel around. And take the grapes. Okay. 7 million around. And it doesn't really matter how we play these. I would have a pattern if I basically whenever the grapes produce a shit ton of grapes, but you can't use the grapes for anything. You just have to sell the grapes. It produces an amount of grapes per bushel equal to your surplus fuel. So since I can't turn it into wine, I'm just going crazy here and placing them however I want to. That is so much freaking corn fuel here. We're at day 107. More biofuel. Now we got to figure out where we want to place this one. It doesn't have any benefit to use it near. We're going to place it here. And you'll see why it's important later. That's the start of our, it's almost like a centipede move. Let's do that. We will place that because that's going to go there. See, we're going to place one here. Yeah, I think this one has to go here. Okay, so the chocolate factory allows any tree will turn into the chocolate tree. But gnomes increase the production of our chocolate trees. We're going to place chocolate trees there when we fill up this island. Let's go here. We need anything that's a tree. I'm still going to roll. Hating it. All right. I'm just going to take the fuel. Wasting my rolls. Okay, more fuel. Biofuel, yes. Dionysus, which gives us more production. That's a bonus to our beautiful grape fuel factory. Because look, 19 million around, and 19 million of that is grapes. So why piddle around with all the other BS? Like, not even popcorn's worth that much. It's 28,000, but that's like a drop in the bucket. I just don't see the point in micromanaging every little aspect. But I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, you do you. I don't got time for that. I got trillions to make. Getting some electricity there. More grapes is good. Beautiful. Just freaking beautiful. Biofuel generator. Okay, this one. Let's go back to this island. $74. I'm gonna roll. I'll take the nest, just so I don't have to roll anymore. We're gonna put this one. Oh yeah, all the trees turn into which we call it trees, chocolate trees. We'll go ahead and take the mill. It's just crap in our deck, really, Oh, dude. Okay, so here's the thing. Only one tree can be an island, and time 2 production, and add 1 water cost to the crop on the same island. If there's more than 1 tree on the same island, plus 4 production for all crops instead of 2. So we've already got a cluster of these chocolate things. So that also means we no longer can place any more trees, but that's fine. So we're going to get, what was it called? Arboreal Bounty. So these dudes got us into the 144,000, almost 145,000 fuel. You're going to see amazing, amazing numbers here. Boom. 87 million. Wait a second. We're about to up the crap out of all of that. Let's place all of our grapes. The thing that sucks, though, is we can't place any more. So we're stuck with what we got. But now what we want is, what are they called? The chocolate factories. And we'll take more chocolate factories, biofuel, and gnomes. 100 million. See, we just have to take little peddly crap. And it's just clutter in our deck. Ooh, there we go. Gnome. We've got 2 of them. Check it out. All right. Gnome. Gnome. That put us in 1 million freaking fuel around, okay? So there's no point in taking anything that's a tree. We'll take the alpha wolf just to take it. 900 million around. We're in the billions as far as money. All right, we're just going to get rid of the wolf. We don't need it. We're going to go ahead and just place out this fence just to get it out of our hand. This one uses, we're just going to place the mill here. We don't really care, just getting it out of our hand. Biofuel. And we'll place that adjacent here. We could play corn, but it's kind of stupid. It's peddly money. We're trying to get into the real money. We need gnomes. We'll go ahead and do energy springs. Everything that produces water now produces electricity, blah, blah, blah. All right, we're at 4 million surplus water. Oil a turn. Fuel, not oil. No point in getting more gnomes. Yes, that's what we need. Gnome. Okay, 46 million around. That puts us at 10 billion around. We're trying to hit a trillion. Remember that. See how fast these freaking rolls are going up. All right, boom. 52 million around. More gnomes. 70 billion around. Gnome. Okay, in fuel, we're looking at 500 million. Uh-oh, did I crash it? Okay. 120 billion. So, needless to say, we're going for our tree, and we'll just take the crow. I would like to get some more chocolate factory. The game's stuttering, by the way. Like, it's not moving very fast. Use 3. Oh, chocolate factory. Cool. Yeah, the game is having issues. Oh, I didn't even see it. We're at 2 trillion. Yeah, we did it. Yay, us. Let's go ahead and do the 200-day thing, and then we'll just stop it. Although it's kind of annoying because of the game stuttering. Oops. Apparently I placed down buildings too. Just placed everything down for my hand. Oh well. 3 trillion? What? Yeah, I'm just getting crap out of my hand. We're just trying to make it those few extra days to get us to day 200. Take the fisherman's hut. Don't care. You know, we're in water deficit, but we don't care. We're just going to, like I said, day 200. We've already hit our goal of 1 trillion. Let's just take a mill. There's no real point in getting to day 200. We'll take a, you know, I'm basically just picking stuff that's going to clutter my hand, but that doesn't have a whole lot of cards. $6 trillion. 7 trillion. Yeah, we'll take the fuel tanks, because at least we can place those. They're to stay 190. Let's just place these there. It's like chump change. Chump change. 8 trillion. I mean, there's a lot more that I could have done. You know, we could have set up some fuel cows and then like a fuel cow thing, but like the genius of this is you go from, you start at the beginning, you get corn. You're guaranteed corn in the first 2 rows. Well, as far as like the last 200 games I've played, you get corn in the first 2 rounds. So you get corn, then you build up your little corn thing, and then you put up your melter. Anytime you get anything with to boost the corn with electricity, yes, you do. You need fuel, you need electricity, you need to get grapes. Then eventually you get the chocolate trees. You get the gnomes to boost the chocolate trees. And you use the biofuel to just go crazy. We're at 10 trillion. 4 days left. 3 days left, 11 trillion. And I'm not even, at this point, I'm not even playing. I got 3 rerolls. Let's just look and see. Nothing good. I can easily use that. Don't care. Don't care. Yeah, I got a bad attitude. We'll just take freaking the Alpha Wolf. Excuse me. Yeah, there's no even point to tell you what they do because, like, that's it. All right, there is day 200. Pay. We'll do black water, 10 production to animals, and now consume fuel instead. Now we won't do that. Woods chocolate can be fed and divided evenly amongst the animals. We hit our day 200. We ended at 13 trillion. I didn't micromanage. Took us 34 minutes. We did get lucky at how early we got corn fuel. I mean, not corn fuel, grape fuel. But that's how it goes. We could have got it later and it would have been the same deal. It would just take us more turns to get to 1 trillion. That's not too bad for 200 turns. Anyway, that's where I'm going to stop it. Thank you for watching. If you're watching, I'll set up some more crazy goals or come up with way crazy ways to to make lots of money in this game and post them. Anyway, how do you turn this damn thing off?